are live for realsies with the Goblin-Orc Nation Liberation.
Well, that's weird because I'm not good. I'm evil.
Oh. That's okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, I need, in chronological order, so I need Jess or Michelle to recap what happened in the downtime while the weapons are being crafted. What you guys were up to.
I feel like that I have the appropriate level of enthusiasm for what happened.
No, that's fair.
So, basically, Ronald approaches Dot in the middle of the night and asks her to... And no, get your mind out of the gutter. That's
You're right, that would in no
happened.
way be Ronald's type. She's not made out of metal.
Exactly.
Sorry, continue.
Anyway, he asked her to complete a mission. He does mention maybe not to say anything to Oz about it because it's kind of a stealthy type mission, and he doesn't think that Oz is really skilled with the stealth, but suggests maybe taking Gamex. And he tells Dot that he wants her to infiltrate a camp of Draugr and burn their supplies, particularly their maps and plans. And basically that these are some of the ones that are rebels that don't agree with the new leadership in Rachel. And he gives her basically a layout, kind of gives her a heads up on what to look out for, and promises to reward Gamex and Dot should they complete the mission.
Sorry,
and
it was a camp of who or what?
Draugr. Yeah.
Draugr.
AKA some of the same creatures that tried to enslave us.
Hmm.
You mean Durgar?
Yeah, that one.
Durgar.
Draugr.
That's how I was told it's pronounced, but people pronounce things differently all the time, so
I
it's all
pronounce
fantasy.
everything incorrectly. No, you're right. It's Durgar.
Let me fix my notes.
I was like, Dog Tour?
Dog Tour! Is that
They're-
like Trogdor in the wrong order?
They were also Dampiers in the camp, but you weren't told about that. And you also killed them, so it doesn't matter.
Good job,
Spoilers.
Bill and Dampiers.
So anyway, and then Ronald also suggests, it might be best for us to go at night while most of them will be sleeping. There's basically a cave where they're putting all their supplies, and there's also this big tent where the leader sleeps. And so our main focus was to destroy the supplies and the maps and stuff to kind of, delay whatever plans they might have. And if we could, maybe also, take out that tent. So we kind of spent a couple of days prepping some alchemical fire. And then when we were all prepared, we set out. On the way, we passed like a lizard-type humanoid and a large ape creature. And we decided just to keep walking and not engage. They kind of got defensive over their ape creature. They were kind of like, not wanting us to like take it away from them, I guess. But we didn't speak their language, so we're just like, We get there, and we kind of spend some time scouting around the camp, and we find a back entrance. The front entrance is guarded by 2 towers, but the back entrance is unguarded. So we get in there, and we get heard a couple of times. We're able to kind of hide before they, come out and check, what that noise was. We make it to the cave, and Dot immediately goes after the food. She wants to ruin all the food. So, she's busy, like, spilling stuff, putting soap and water and stuff all over the food to ruin their food. And Gamex is kind of looking around, further into the cave, and he finds, like, maps and, papers and stuff. And so he finds something that looks kind of like maybe it's important, but he can't really read it, so he just kind of, stores it for later. after Dot's done ruining the food, she goes in there and she starts setting some of the bottles of alchemical fire around and knocks over the candle to start, the fire with all the maps and all the papers. And then they book it out of the cave before the explosion. So, unfortunately, Gamix is heard whenever we get out of the cave, and so Gamix just books it and runs, towards the exit. So they start chasing Gamix. Dot's not been seen. So Dot waits until they start running in to fight the fire of their supply cave, and she pulls out the secret weapon that Ronald gave her. It's the Biss Bomb Ball.
I thought it was going to be a necklace of fireballs.
Nope, it's the Biss Bomb Ball. She throws it in there, she kills a bunch of people, and then of course they see her and they're gonna try and go after her. So she runs, and I think one of them manages to stab her, but she keeps running. She withdraws, and then she uses her spider climb boots to go up the side of the camp walls and over. And they're firing arrows, so she just starts throwing her regular bombs and kills a couple of them, sets the fence on fire. With the fence on fire, she can just get right back over again. So she goes back over, and at the same time, then Gamix is fighting like the big head honcho guy, because he obviously heard all the commotion, came out of the tent, started engaging Gamix. And so Gamix manages to defeat the big boss, and so Dot basically sets the tent on fire before she leaves, and there were like a couple of survivors left, but Gamix and Dot, they run away. Gamix needs to rest for a second, so Dot's like doing a happy dance as the camp burns, and she hears the wails of the enemy. And then we make it back to town, and we tell Ronald, hey, we got everything done. She doesn't mention how many people she killed to do that. And
He didn't ask, I assume.
No, he didn't ask. So then, let's see. Oh, he rewards them with goggles to see through illusions. And Dot, says maybe Gamix should wear that. So she lets Gamix have those. And that was basically where we left off.
Yeah, and then while Dot is off doing other things, what did the other party members get up to while you're waiting for weapons to be crafted and stuff ready for you? Does anyone remember?
Session 4.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we stayed at the camp by the shoreline that night and talked about some ideas about what to do with our money. We played some games of poker. I won 3 of them, and Dot won a couple. Dot, you got to play even though you weren't here. Akazero did not play though. So we told some stories. The favorite meal that we've ever eaten is what Akazero talked about. Gamix told a weird ghost story. Akazero cleaned up her leather shoes after she had tasted them. And then we had headed to Rachel the next day. We encountered this stag-headed humanoid that had a longbow, but we just, both of us went our own ways, but we heard it in our native tongue, which was interesting. Like, each of us heard it differently. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I took note that we continued on despite Akazero being annoying. We went to Ronald's to update him, and Akazero tried to make me look bad for selling the scroll. We gave Ronald the iron, and she gave her axe, asking him to improve. We wanted to get a belt of giant strength for me. And...
Hold on, let's be clear. I wasn't trying to make you look bad for selling the scroll. I was trying to make you look bad for telling him all about how you sold the scroll.
Okay. Boots of springing and striding. We wanted to make Gamix's armor magical, and then save some money for Dot. Ronald offers to give me a headband of intuition if we are able to do a side quest for him. It's a package that's very valuable. We don't know what it is, but it has to be delivered to the circus and give it to the old fortune-telling lady. And then he asked us to give him 200 gold to look into the orc that we sold the scroll to. And I felt a shiver after I said the name of the orc and his org, because apparently we swore to Arfin that we wouldn't. Whoops, arf arf. And Ron says, just stop saying that name. He'll try and make it right since he's a cleric of Arfin. And that we shouldn't buy from any other shopkeepers because the deal dog might make it so we get a bad deal.
Yeah, Arfin the deal dog.
Akazero worked with some of the orc food vendors by showing them how and they ended up paying her to teach them how to cook tasty orcish meals. So that was cool. I used my diplomacy skills to get people to try this new food. Somebody wanted Gamix to punch an elf for money, and he did that and ended up taking 4 wayfinders. Tried to identify them. Let's see. Gamix said he saw the vendor getting punched, but he didn't cop to doing it. We talked to this random dwarf. Akazera made a scene because she feels insecure without having her axe. Gamix was able to identify 3 of the wayfinders. They were Noisemaker, Tireless, Hypnotic. Wasn't sure about the other one. Dot made us
like
a
the
few
liquor?
more here. What?
Never mind, sorry.
Hypnotic? No, not like the liquor. Like the wayfinder.
Oh.
Dot made us a few more options before we go on the side quest, and we went by boat. Gamix saw a Tizherk. We gave it a wide berth and didn't have any trouble with it. Aquazera was usually difficult. We took the boat to Juneau, and then we, and walked to the circus.
What? I don't know. Where?
In Alaska.
Akozira was very impatient and kept wanting to smash things, so she went to go smash things. I went to ride a griffin. She thinks that she fixed our relationship with Arfin by smashing the entire game. And then as we went to see the fortune teller, she starts kind of predicting or saying things about us, including that Gamix has something valuable that we don't know that he has. And she gave us a tip for delivering the package. Then Gamix went to get their fortune told, and she said that they should get rid of the wayfinders except the unidentified one to sell or dump them, and also said that Gamix has a trace of Azrael in him, and that the other wayfinder is powerful. That's all I got.
Very good.
Anything else, other people?
Let me smash.
I already said that.
Not enough.
That's another reason we left Oz and Katara back here so they could smash.
Ha ha ha. It's a different kind of smashing.
Just to simplify things, we'll get you back to Rachel to rejoin the party together with Dot. But before we do that, because Whitney brought it up, does Gamix want to do anything with those wayfinders before you make your way back to the city in which the person you stole from lives?
Eat them.
Yes,
Smash
because that is
them.
going to help.
Well, they're magical. They'll be hard to destroy. I would need to hit them in order for them to be destroyed. Like that crit I rolled earlier against Jess's other character for 112 damage.
Jesus.
Yay, you took down a level 1. Good job.
I did it! Insta-gibbed.
Is there like a more secluded area of Ithaca?
Yeah, you can find a secluded area anywhere on your way to the ship. in between the circus and there's barren desert. There's a lot of empty, secluded places you could find if you wanted to bury some of them or all of them.
I want to make sure the others aren't suspicious of what I'm doing.
Well, roleplay it. You
gonna
guys
try
are
and
walking
stealth?
back to to get to the docks, and Gamix sees a nice little secluded alcove or something. What do you say to your party members as you're walking? How do you stop them? What do you say? What do you do?
Why are you acting weird?
I think I need a minute to go and rest. I've just got a lot on my mind.
Okay, we'll come with you.
No, I think I know what you mean.
He.
He
mean.
he or they, just not she. I don't know what you mean, so I'm gonna come with you.
No, like how sometimes, we got to stuff. Smash
That's very
time.
vague. You smash all the time.
He no have smash time. He
He
go
doesn't
private
smash.
smash.
That's not how he works.
I see them do it before. Old Master, he used to do in front of me. He smashed self.
I just need to clear my head.
Yeah, that's what he would say each time he would start it. He'd get very frustrated, say, I just need to clear my head. Then he'd go in room and smash self.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Like this. Smash self.
You guys keep going. I have to be
What
back
do
in
you
1
want
second.
us to do, Gamax? I thought we were walking back together. Now you want to split up the
You
party?
need borrow
Like, this
tent?
doesn't make sense.
You need borrow tent? I set up tent for you. I understand. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes feeling just gets overwhelming. It's okay. I set up tent. I'll start breaking up the tent.
I just need a minute to step away and clear my head.
Well, we step away. You use tent. Just make sure you clean after. It's very messy, I've seen. Just like 5 minutes, I have tent set up.
I don't need a tent. I can just sit. I can just go over there.
I was told it's not appropriate to do it in front of so many people. Out in the open like this. Somebody might see it. Let me finish tent. Just tent easier.
That's not.
What if we accidentally see you?
Just look the other way.
But what if you get attacked in the middle of it? And if you do it in tent, we can be around tent making sure you're safe.
I give up. This is what you get for wanting private time, Gamix.
I mean, maybe Oz and Katara can use the tent.
I just want to get back.
I just need 5 minutes.
Look, I set up tent then around rocks over there, okay? You do behind rocks, but we stand watch. I don't want you to get hurt. Tent is a
Fine.
little bit safer. They don't know you there, right? Monster come. Monster doesn't know tent.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, all set. Now you clear head. Go on.
Alright.
See? Very simple. He just need a clear head. We have cleaners.
Oh my lord.
Oh, I'm going to go around by the tent, behind the rocks, and I'm gonna, like, make it sound like I'm climbing into the tent, but I'm actually gonna go next to it and find, like, a spot in the rocks to, like, leave the 3 wayfinders.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, and the rest of the parties, you can give me perception checks just to see.
I'm not even trying.
Sure. If you somehow are...
Well, but we'd be perceiving to make sure we didn't hear anything coming to attack him.
That's fair, actually. I would actually be watching them. You're correct. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
You can slip away from sight and sell. The perceptions will hear the flaps of the tent move, and for all intents and purposes, you've sold the story that you're in the tent, and you find a little spot nice near these rocks. And do you have anything to dig a hole, or are you just putting them behind the rocks? I was gonna say you could use the sword to dig in the dirt, but you don't use a sword. You use your fist.
Her hand is like sharpened, so I imagine it has kind of like a scoop function to it that it could do like you could do with a sword.
Okay. Well, do you even want to bury these things, or did you want to just hide them in the rocks?
What?
I might just like leave them on the rock so it looks like they were dropped there.
Oh, okay. So you want to just set them on the rocks. Are you setting all of them, or all of them minus one?
All of them minus the mithril one.
Minus the un-ID'd one. I don't remember if it was
Yeah.
mithril. Okay.
Yeah, that was the mithril one.
All right. You set all 3 of those on the... 3 of them. And, I guess I'll remove them from your sheet. And you keep... So yeah, give me some insight into Gamex's thoughts. Are you trusting this random future teller? You think she knows all, and you're gonna rely on her information to just rely on that this last one is safe to keep? I'm just wondering what Gamex is thinking as you set these down.
I mean, it's not a very good basis, but she seems to have some ability to know what's going on, so it's a better jumping off point than Gamex has already.
Okay.
He doesn't know a lot about this stuff.
Alright, fair enough. So yeah, you're able to do this. You set them down behind these rocks, just out in the open. And I guess you go actually back into the tent for realsies this time?
Yeah, I'll wait a few minutes, so...
You can do that. And you can emerge, and the party can reconvene after you've cleared your head.
I gotta go get tents. So, if they're out in the open, do I just see them when I go back to get the tent?
Well, he said, Gamex said that there's like a, behind these rocks, so unless you go into like this little corner, you'll see them, but if you don't walk in that direction, you won't see them.
I'm not particularly perceptive, so I just want to make sure, like, by out in the open, it wasn't like out in the open.
No.
So,
unless I misunderstood, Michelle, I thought you were trying to kind of put it off in the corner area where you wouldn't see it just looking around here. You'd have to, like, know where they are to find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll pack up the tent and come on back.
Yeah, you guys can continue your journey.
Your head clear now?
Yes.
Good.
Excellent. You guys can make your way to the boat, get picked up, and sail back without issue to Rachel. where your items that were being worked on are all done, and you can meet up with Dot, who's been getting some new scrolls and getting some new things already, and I don't know what's left before
Sorry,
you
can
wanna...
we put the items on our shelf? On our sheets now?
Yes, you can take any items that you were having crafted. If you need help finding them, I can get them on your sheet.
And Ronald will be the headband. Or we have to go see him first, I guess.
Yes, you can go back to him and report your success. But before you do, I just wanted to see if there's anything you guys wanted as you're reunited as a full party. If there's anything you want to talk about or do.
Where you go?
Oh, well, I was helping Ronald with some kind of stealthy mission.
Why you smell like burning?
Oh. We were helping Ronald too.
That's my new perfume.
You got perfume? What is?
It makes you smell a certain way.
You want smell like smoke?
Yes.
Why?
Because I get
You
to
like
burn
that.
things. And no, I didn't singe my eyebrow.
I didn't notice.
I mean, now that you said it. Okay.
Were you trying to cook? You know cooking my thing.
No, I got to make things
Just a
blow
quick
up.
interruption. Where are you guys when you guys are convening?
Everywhere.
Are you in the tavern that you guys frequent, or are you just in the middle of the streets talking? And
I would assume that we would meet up at a tavern. There's no way we're gonna
Sure.
find each other on the street.
yeah, as you're talking, the door to the tavern kind of bursts open, and there's these two guards who kind of walk in, and behind them is this furious-looking elf. As he looks to the tavern keep, and he walks on over. You guys are kind of in the back area, a few tables away. It's kind of noisy, but you guys just see there's a big commotion. These guards are in here, and this elf has this picture, and he's like shoving it in the innkeeper's face and pointing at it, and the innkeeper kind of shrugs and looks around. The elf starts looking around, and then he points at Gamix. He's like pointing at Gamix, and there's some talking going on. Anything you guys want to do while this is happening?
Why are you pointing over here?
Can we hear what they're talking about at all?
No, they're like 40 feet away,
Far
and
enough
there's
away.
like a lot of chatter in the bar going around. But if Akazar like shouts that, the bar kind of gets a little quiet, and everyone like looks at what's going
I'm
on.
gonna storm over to the man.
Yeah, you start storming over. The guards immediately
What your
like,
problem is?
stand in front of the elf, and they like put their spears toward you. Back, stay back. What are you doing?
Put those down. I don't want to have to break you.
The elf kind of pushed them aside and says, "Your companion punched me in the face and stole my wayfinders."
You sound like you deserve punch in face.
Nonsense!
Oh my God, calm down.
Return my property to me at once. Search
Garrett,
him.
Did you punch this dude?
I mean, he doesn't look like any of the guys I've punched.
He's lying. Guards, search this person. They have my wayfinders. They're worth countless gold. You're trying to sense motive the elf?
No, I'm trying to sense motive Gamix. Do I
Oh.
believe him?
Gamix, give me a bluff check. See if you can sell the story that you don't recognize this crazy elf. Clearly, Gamix is not good at lying.
Oh
Like you
my
don't
God,
know.
Why did you punch him?
You don't know it's like a blatant lie. You just know like it seems like Gamix does recognize this elf. There is something going on, but you don't know like the exact details of what's going on.
There's no need to get hysterical. I'm sure Gamix wouldn't punch somebody just randomly.
Look at that arm! It's made for punching!
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
excuse me.
based on the arm, are you?
It's the man with the pointy ears that's acting like a what word is what word? Stupid
Outstanding
face
citizen.
Head. Stupid face head. That's it.
Why
Right.
you?
What? What's your problem?
Your group
You
steals
stand
from me,
here,
and then you insult my race?
You point
Guards,
fingers.
arrest this man for
Yes, I
uncommon
point fingers at
stupidity.
you! Thieves! Thieves! Arrest them! Arrest them! He's like looking at the guards and they're, calm down, calm down. All right, and then they like look at Gamix. All right, can we just search your bag and end this? If you're innocent, you have nothing to hide. Hand over your
I
bag.
hate that phrase. You know how many times you lock me up because if innocent, nothing hide, and then you find something I didn't even own?
Also, quite convenient that he used his metal arm to punch you in the face, and that your face is fine, no damage, no bruising.
Well, you do see he is he does have a bruise. He does look like he was punched in the face quite hard. I mean, it was a few days ago, but it's still like you can tell like he was punched by something.
How do we know you didn't injure yourself and commit insurance fraud?
What?
Your elves do that a lot.
I don't have insurance on my Wayfinders. That's why I need them returned to me. They're priceless.
How many were even taken?
5.
So you're saying if we look in that bag and there's not 5 wayfinders, this can all just be forgotten? You'll leave my friend alone?
I'm saying that if any of my Wayfinders are in his bag, then he clearly is proven to be the thief. I don't know if you ditched some or you even have them on you still, but there were witnesses. People, how do you think I got these guards here? People saw
I'm
you.
very confused. What insurance?
What?
It's where they pay you when, things are damaged.
I don't have that. Nothing was damaged, I hope. I hope if you have them, you haven't broken them.
What's your question, Gamix?
Am I
Or
able to
Michelle.
use sleight of hand on Trand?
If it's not crossed out, I believe so. Let's check. Sleight of hand, no. It looks like that does need training, unfortunately.
Oh.
You need to be trained with pickpockets and concealing things.
Well, that's what I should have put my skill point in. Okay.
Besides, everyone knows the guards will listen to the elf who's making the most noise.
Elves always make most noise.
I don't know why you have to bring race into this. I don't care who or what you are, but you stole my things, and I want them back.
I didn't steal shit.
Not you, but you collectively. I assume you're all a group. The bartender over there says you come in here frequently
Why
together.
do you assume we're all a group?
I just told you. The innkeeper pointed at your table and told
Are
me
you
you're all...
a group with the guards just because they happen to be in your company?
Are you hard of hearing? I just said that the innkeeper said that you frequently sees you together. I'm not frequently seen with these guards. And what does any of this matter? The guards,
I go back
you
over
search!
to the bar. I find this all exhausting.
Search his bag. Let's stop hesitating with this. He clearly is hesitating because he has my Wayfinders. The guards look annoyed. Glance over to you, Gamix, and again just say, please, can we just search your bag and be done with this?
One other quick question.
Mm-hmm.
When I was looking at the Wayfinders, did they have any specific marking that indicated they belonged specifically to him?
No.
Alright then.
Alright, you give the guard your bag.
Yeah.
He takes it. He opens it. He sifts through it. I guess everything, or what is in your bag? All your potions and your gear, and I guess the Wayfinder?
Yeah.
He takes things out one by one. Takes out these potions. He looks at them, puts them down. Takes out your journal, the map. He says, not many adventurers carry these. Good for you. Puts it down. He sees your spell book. He knows what it is, clearly, carefully puts it aside. Or he hands it to you, actually, your spell book. He says, this is clearly not a Wayfinder. He hands you the book. And then he sees this, or you gave the Rebel scroll to Ronald, right? To translate?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not on you. And then so he's emptied out your bag. except for the Wayfinder. And then he kind of puts his hand in, searches around, feels around, and then he kind of, looks like that's it. No Wayfinders in here. And then they look back to the elf, and he says, he must have hidden them somewhere. I swear, I have witnesses. I have witnesses. And they kind of shrug, and they say, well...
Are your witnesses also elves?
He says, no. There were many people in this square, of all races. I swear they saw it. And then they kind of look at them and say, well, we'll have to get their sworn statements, and we'll have to deal with this through the courts if you have enough witnesses. Unless, they look back at you again, unless you want to voluntarily admit to your crimes.
What crimes?
Well, he kind of shoves everything back in the bag.
No
hands you back the bag.
Crime.
Yeah, hands you back the bag. And they shrug at the elf and say, well, you'll have to file the paperwork, and if the courts find him guilty or want to bring him in for questioning, then we'll do that. But for now, seems like they don't have your Wayfinders. He just starts getting, like, red in the face and furious, and just starts murmuring something about something, just, unbelievable, the city's gone to shit. He just says something like that, and he storms out of the tavern. The tavern's, like, is, like, quiet as they look at all this happening, and then, let's see.
FYI, Corpus Delicti not exist till 16th century.
They ignore your comment, as the courts do exist. And one guard leaves, but the last guard that searched your bag lingers for a bit, and he kind of comes over to you, Gamlick, says, and sticks his hand out.
I will give him 5 platinum.
He takes it.
5
says,
platinum, damn.
Thank you. You're an outstanding citizen. You'll never be seen as a thief, I don't think. He gives you a wink, pockets the coins, and will exit the tavern. The rest of the tavern slowly starts to get back to conversation, and you guys can go back to whatever you're talking about as the tavern slowly goes back to normal.
Well, I'm ready to go see Rommel and update him on our last mission so I can get my belt.
I want to get some cornflakes. You want to get some cornflakes, Gammick?
What?
What a cornflake. I didn't know they make corn into flake.
They do.
Yeah, let's get
It's
some.
yummy.
Sounds stupid.
Where are you
Very
going?
plain design. Why not make real food?
It is real food.
No, real food. Corn very small. How you make into flake?
You're just gonna have to see the magic of cornflakes. for
No,
yourself.
corn not magical.
Fine, we'll come.
I don't want to go.
Too bad.
Fine.
I will go get some cornflakes and dump a shitload of sugar on them.
Okay.
And then I offer the bowl to Oz.
I mean, if these are actually cornflakes, I'm not going to eat them. They look disgusting. They look worse than most of the orcish food I've been fed.
You're not even curious? You'll eat your shoes, but you won't, like, try
I
this?
tasted
just
shoes
lick
to make
them.
sure if they had
Good for you.
magic.
I don't think you can taste magic, can
You could taste magic. Things are cleaner when they're magical, so they taste like what they're supposed to.
Well,
When
tell
they
me if
dirty,
this
they
is
taste like dirt.
magical.
No, not magic. It's flake of corn. Corn, lowest quality thing to put in food. Then you put more corn on top of it.
I mean, you're missing out.
I'm not missing anything. You eat bowl of disgust, of disappointment. I eat food with flavor.
This has lots of flavor. See, I'm
This
adding
and I
flavor.
drop a hunk of meat on the counter. Have much flavor.
I sprinkle some sugar on the meat.
That's gross. I carve off that piece with my axe. You eat this now.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
Okay. Is jerked sugar now. Put the meat away.
Alright, after your antics, do you guys want to go meet up with Ronald and tell him about your successes on both fronts? Well, I guess
Yes.
you already
Yeah, I don't
told
know
him
why
that-
we needed to stop for cornflakes, but okay.
It was this new
Fine.
thing I showed Gamix. I wanted to show you guys too.
Oh yeah, I didn't try them. I just waited till you ate.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys can meet up in the back room of this tavern with Ronald. As you guys come in, you would have gave advance notice you want to meet with him, so he's here. As you guys come in, he kind of... What was all that racket out front? You guys okay?
Yeah, it's just some racist profiling elf.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Can't help people, man.
Well, as long as you're all okay. Any news to report?
Yeah, we got back from circus. Mission went successfully. They found the old lady and gave her the goods.
Excellent. I have all your items that I've been working on here. He kind of has a big leather kind of satchel that has he kind of just like rolls them out. You see the rhino hide, the axe that's been upgraded, or the axe was already upgraded, I guess. But the armor or whatever is pending that you were he was working on. The headband.
Well, I
of
can't pay for the
intuition.
rhino hide yet. I don't think. I asked for that for later when we got enough money to pay for it. Unless
Yeah.
it's given to me as advance.
Yeah, he's giving it to you in advance, but you will
Okay.
have to pay for it. But
Got
he
it.
has it ready for you. But before, as your greedy little hands go for it, he kind of puts a hand on him and he says, "Before I give you all this stuff, I need to know, why are you all doing this? Is it just for coin? Is it just for items? Are you actually invested in helping your kind be free?" And he looks around and waits for responses.
I mean, I'm doing what I have to do to survive, and also to get some revenge on the assholes who wanted to sell me into slavery.
You let me smash enemy of our kind. Enemy who slave us. I happy to kill anything that try to slave. Anything.
Also, you let me burn things. I do like that.
He looks for the other responses.
Go ahead, Gamix.
Oh no, I insist you first.
I didn't hear you.
Oh no, I insist you first.
Oh. I mean, I want to help other people, but I also just, want to make a good name for myself. I want to show people what I'm capable of. Money certainly doesn't hurt, but I want to, I don't know, get my name out there.
Yeah, last but not least, what does Gamix have to say?
A little bit of being roped into it, a little bit of finding a purpose, a little bit of money on the side. It's just a bonus that I get to help people.
Alright, that sounds good enough to me. He lifts his hand off, and you can collect your items. Katara. I have the item I can just get. Oh, you added it already. Great.
I just added it, yeah.
But I got a special one.
Oh,
There you go.
what's special about it?
I just gave it an icon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, yeah, you can have the rhino hide, but yeah, he does let you know you should pay it off when you can. But,
Yeah, I'll give him for now 260 platinum that I owe towards it, so we can just be mostly squared up on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I will only owe 100 more platinum on it.
Okay. And yeah, he looks over you guys and says, "Is this everything you need to take on those rock trolls?" Or do you
You
have
don't
any
have
other...
any more of those nice bombs, do you?
Unfortunate. He looks at Akasara and then looks at you. Have you told the rest of them what you're up to?
I told them that you had me on a special stealth mission that involved bombs.
I hope you don't take any offense to me not asking you on that mission. They were, I feel like your temper might have got a hold of you. They were...
I don't want anything to do with bombs.
But yes, no more of those bombs are available. They are rare. They were made for a specific purpose. And very few still exist, and even fewer can be made. But if...
That's a bummer.
Yeah, if the need does arise, there are some that exist, obviously, that we could use, but we don't want to tap into them for just anything. Is there anything you think you'll need? Any other questions on the camp or what we know about it that you want to refresh yourselves? It's been a week or so since we last talked about it in-game. Out of game, it's been much longer.
What do we know about these rock creatures?
Yeah, he unfurls the map on the table and will point out the location to you guys once again, although it is marked, but I'll just redirect you to it. He points over here, close to where you fought those other trolls. There's a rock troll cave. We don't have much information about what exactly is in there. We know there are 2 rock trolls for sure. Probably
Sorry,
mates.
are we supposed to be seeing a map?
Yes.
Yes. Do you not see
Okay,
a map?
let me refresh.
It's just the
That'll be a
world
minute.
map. Yeah. There are definitely 2 rock trolls and whatever minions they've gathered. They should be maybe goblins and orcs, but they'll be obviously lower in strength compared to the rock trolls. I believe they're a mating pair. That's all the intel we have.
Are they how are they like resistant to fire?
Rock trolls. What do we know about rock trolls? Let me see. Rock trolls are weak to sunlight, so they'll probably be hiding in their cave. And you can break their regeneration with acid or sonic damage. Fire won't help you here. But if you can somehow get them in direct sunlight, they'll be turned to stone. If they are not don't have enough fortitude.
Let's see. Okay, so weak to sunlight, we'll want to try and get them out of the cave. Can any of us do any acid or sonic damage or anything like that?
Why worry about that? Just keep chopping.
Honey, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Can't just pour acid on while I chop? Does that work?
Ronald, do you think it's worth trying to get some kind of acid?
I
don't know
I
how
think it's
costly that would be.
as
I
That's
can
the
make
word.
acid.
yes,
Okay.
I still have some acid.
as crude as Oz's suggestion is, it is the most effective. You can just beat them into submission and just pour some acid on them and they'll stop coming back.
Okay. Quick strategy. Easy.
Do you think it's worthwhile, Scott, to spend some time for you to make more acid, or is the amount that Gamma has still, you think, sufficient?
I didn't make acid for Gamic, so I don't know.
Then where did...
Do you have acid?
I've got it on my sheet.
Well, you got it somehow. Let's see.
Maybe we had you make it, Dot, while you were not in the session. I don't know.
I thought it was when we.
Oh,
fought
you do
the
have
troll.
acid. Yeah, I think you picked this up against, because the other trolls were weak to acid or fire, and I don't know, maybe you guys picked up some acid at some point. I don't remember, but you do have it, so you have some.
It's only one thing of acid, though, so.
And yes, don't get too cocky. I know you fought only one troll last time, but there's two here this time.
That's fine, not my type.
Do we have any sense of how many minions they might have?
Our scouts have saw at least 3 or 4 orcs walking out of that cave, but their true numbers, we're not too sure. I would suggest maybe trying to scout it out, maybe watch it for a few days. There's no immediate rush to get this done immediately. You can, however you see fit, the safest way to do it. But the rock trolls, they're not the brightest creatures, but they know their weakness. If you're planning on trying to like lure them out or something, it would be very rare. If they know it's daytime, they're not going to rush out.
We just rush in. They die anyway.
Yes, be careful though. Our scouts have not been able to get anyone into the cave, so we don't know how big it is, and we don't know how many, like I said, how many exact their numbers are.
I'm not worried about how big cave is. I still charge in.
I don't know exactly how to use this since I haven't done it before, but I want to use one of my 3 times of the day of my new headband to see if this plan that we have is what would the result be in terms of wheel and woe or nothing, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the way that, like, the amount of effort that spell and the headband go into that, so I will give you a little bit of information but for using this. So yeah, you can do this later. Is there any other questions you have for Ronald? And then guys can kind of go do this on your own. You can kind of like concentrate on the headband and do the thing. But I just want to do this Ronald stuff for, yeah.
Anyone else?
No.
No.
All right. He'll nod and let you guys prepare. And yeah, you can, once you guys are alone, he'll leave you in this room to discuss amongst yourselves. And yeah, you can concentrate on your headband and let me look at it to see exactly what it does. And you get to do this 3 times per day. 3 times per day. As a standard action, you gain information about a specified course of action as if using the augury spell, except the wearer always gets a meaningful reply. Awesome. So yeah, you're concentrating in your headband. You're telling everyone to shh, stop talking. I'm trying to focus. Everyone, I don't know if everyone listens, but you block out everyone's chatter. You concentrate on the headband, and you get a sense of great danger awaits you if you are ill prepared.
Dad, I think it would be good if you could make us some acid. I think this situation is going to be much more challenging than the last, and I want to make sure we are as prepared as possible. So I think acid, and I also suggest that we spend a couple of days scouting, especially the 2 of you who are stealthier, to try and get, a sense of what we're going up against.
Okay.
Plus, I suppose you can use your fire on the whatever minions they have, even if it's not affecting the trolls as much, if you'd like.
Alright, so you want to spend some time making some acid flasks?
Yes.
Okay, acid flask. How much are those?
10 GP each.
Oh, nice. Okay. You got the cost. Are you looking at the table that gives the DC to make them as well?
Yeah, it's
What
a
is the
DC 15.
15. Excellent. I'll pop that in my calculator. If I can open my calculator. There we go. Calculate. What is it? 10 GP you said?
It costs 10 GP for one flask.
All right, and so your crafter cost will be 3 GP per flask you want to make, and then I need a check to see how many you make and how long it takes you to make them.
All right.
And you don't get any additional discount. These aren't magical, just in case you were...
Right. No, I was actually looking to see if I was making sure I didn't have like a spell I wanted to do.
For a bonus.
Aha, here we go. This is the spell I wanted to do.
Oh. Crafter's Fortune. The target is struck by inspiration, gives a +5 luck bonus on its next craft skill check. Excellent. We'll just add that +5 on top, unless you somehow programmed it. Oh my lord! That's a great check.
You really concentrated on this time, huh?
You can make 6 per day. I don't know how many you want to make. 3 GP, and you with that check, you can. We'll just do one check, and you can make 6 per day. So I don't know how many days you want to make, or how many you want to make.
All right, I want 10 for myself. How many does everyone else want?
I think Gamex might want some.
How many do you want?
I'll take 2 more at least.
All right.
Do you want any Akazir?
No, I no need.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like since that would take you 2 days between the two of you, maybe just do that, and I won't use them.
I can give you a couple just to have, just in case, out of the 12 I make.
That you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll take 2 days and craft 12 of them.
All right. How many do you want me? I can just throw it on your sheets. How many does each person need to have on their sheet?
Give me.
I take maybe 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give Whitney and Michelle 2, and then
I already
I'll do the
added
rest.
2 more to mine.
All right. Okay, so then
8 on mine.
8 on yours. Okay, Katara, I see you have 4. You want 4 acid things? Gamix, you have 3. I guess you have 2 additional. Sorry, Katara, you should have 2. Unless you want 4. Right? Did I do my math right?
The
Keep
Qatar
2.
already had a couple of the acid flasks.
Gamix had 1. I don't know if anyone else had. Did you already have some acid flasks?
I did not have any.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I think you should just have 2 then. I'll just change that for you. There you go. You have 2. Gamix was given 2, and you got 8 dots, so that's 12. 12 times 3 GP was deducted, I assume?
Oh, I need to do that actually. Sorry.
Yes. And any other items anyone else wants for this? Was the party
Your new
okay
axe
with...
good enough?
Yeah, any healing
What?
potions?
I just need to make sure I get the other liquid thingies that she make.
Oh, potion.
No, extracts.
Oh, you want extracts? Okay.
Yeah.
I will explain as simply as I can.
Okay.
I'm only able. Before we set out, I will explain. I'm only able to do 3 of that difficulty extract a day.
Okay.
Now I can definitely give you a cure extract, but I also have something to make you harder to hit, make you blurry.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
blurry.
a good idea.
Will that make me? Well, I don't want to feel blurry.
No, it'll just make them harder. It'll make you harder to see by your enemies.
Make them all drunk when they round me.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds good.
And then I also have a spell, or an extract, I mean, that would give you a boost to your attacks and allow you to save against fear. It would make you not feel any fear.
I never fear.
And you get temporary
Good.
more health.
Just take it.
Ooh, more health.
Dot is very good at trying to prepare you. So even if you
I
don't
like be healthy.
If you don't think you need something, just
That's
take
why
it.
I not eat cornflake.
She's good at knowing what to do with this, so just trust her.
Oh, I trust her when come to bottles liquid. She not give me fire bottle liquid yet.
I have fire if you want.
I cut you down if you make me drink.
No, not drink. Like if you
Okay.
want to throw fire at
No.
somebody and burn.
Silly. I don't want. No, I know. Understand why you do, but it worked. I know do, cause axe work better. All right, I get you blurry drink. That sound good.
All right.
What is your caster level?
5.
Right. I don't know why that makes logical sense.
She could have multi-classed. Even,
Edit.
Oh, I also have spell. You drink this drink, and then you spit, and people stick to wherever you spit.
That sounds stupid.
Well, Gammock's like
No, it freezes them, right? They get like stuck.
Yeah. Why?
Because then it's
Then they-
easier to hit them. They're not running away.
I don't need help hitting them.
Oh my god.
Oh. Just push past the character being an asshole. It's just part of the character.
She's annoying.
I know.
I basically am at this point giving Oz 5 extracts.
What large juice? I want large juice.
I will point large juice,
Large juice.
true strike,
Oh, maybe I need emergency.
temp hit points,
What call?
aid.
AIDS.
Aid. 1. Singular. aid.
Just one aid?
Yes.
Okay. Their
Blurry?
difference? I got blurry. I holding blurry now. Looking at looks weird. Why look weird?
It will make you look weird to other people. Enemy people.
Right, but also liquid look weird. You make with funny things?
No cornflakes.
No cornflake, you promise?
Promise.
Okay, those seem bad for health.
Extra bitter, no sugar.
Thank you. More meat?
Sure, yes.
Good.
So yeah, I give him the cure, aid, and blur extracts.
Excellent.
And then I will ask between Gamix and Katara, either of you want adhesive spittle?
Gross.
I'll take one.
I will give Gamix the adhesive spittle.
I don't know how do I put that on my sheet?
You look up the spell and then add it as a something.
It's basically a potion, even though it's really an extract.
Oh,
No! I did too many things and my foundry crashed.
No, I think mine just reconnected too.
Yeah, but I don't exist now.
Mine's fine.
Really?
Mine's good.
Oh,
It sees me as
I mean, I
in-game,
had
but
to
not
reload
in-game.
it earlier, but
mine like crashed too at the same time as Steve's. Weird.
Maybe break
I mean-
time then.
yeah.
Let's
take a-
let's take a break. Boom.
I bet, Jess, you're not eating cornflakes.
I am.
No, you're not. Why? It's disgusting. Just get Frosted Flakes like a real person.
Damn. With that comment, we are back in the game.
I can't not throw shots at random things that no one would ever waste their time throwing shots at. That's just silly.
Clap back. But yeah, if you guys are ready to head out for the Rock Trolls, it's a 3-day journey. You guys.
What if we wanted to go see the Blues Trolls instead?
The who's trolls?
The
How
Blues
about the
Trolls.
Jazz troll.
Oh.
The Rap Trolls.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, you are setting out.
I had one other thing that I wanted to do first.
Yeah, of course. What do you want to do?
I wanted to have a one-on-one conversation with Dot
Oh.
during the prep time.
Yeah, everyone's getting their things ready. You can pull Dot aside for another bowl of cornflakes.
How good are you at keeping a secret?
Pretty good.
Ooh.
Let me ask you this. Who's my mother?
Is that a sex question?
No.
Oh. It's
Is
like,
that a
who's your
question
daddy,
about
but
how-
who's my mother?
I'm just saying. I don't know if you notice or not, but I don't talk a whole lot.
Unless it's about fire. Good
I
thing
do
this
like
isn't
fire.
about fire.
Or cornflakes?
So I'll let you in on a little secret if you'll help me identify something.
Alright.
I will reach into my bag and pull out the Mithril Wayfinder.
What?
Oh, did you find it out that it's mithril?
I mean, it's on my sheet as Mithril.
Okay. I didn't know if
So-
unidentified meant we didn't know anything about it.
I think it's the magic on it is unidentified.
Gotcha.
Well, never fear. I can identify this.
Get plus 10. Alright, give me a spellcraft check. So a 25. The DC to identify an item is 15 plus the item's caster level. So is this item 10 or below? Let us find out. Looking on Gamex's sheet. The Wayfinder. Show me. Dot. Or Gamex. You feel like your efforts. Why would you tell her such a thing? She's useless. Dot, you don't know. This item is
Ooh.
unknown to you. Even with your advanced identify spell, the magics elude you. You could try again in another day.
I will tell Gamix, well, unfortunately, I don't know right away what this is, but I can try each day to kind of do my magic and see if it'll help me remember anything.
Are you able to make an extract of identify?
Yes, I can.
Maybe.
Would you like me to give you, or how good are you at trying to identify spells?
I would say I'm pretty good.
If you had to put a numerical value on it.
Say maybe a 9.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I can definitely make you an extract of that. I will actually, If this is in the in-between time, I can just give her one now.
Yeah.
Or him, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gamix, you can try it today.
Yeah, and I will use it. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Glug, glug, glug. Plus 10.
Ooh, that's the wrong link that There she is. Is that enough, John?
Unfortunately, no. You feel like
39 is not enough?
No. It's plus 10. I thought it was lower. 39 will get it. No. You feel like you would not have gotten it, but the extract just lets you understand the magics here. And I will identify it, and you can do what you will with that information. Where do I click identify? Here, identified. Boom. The magics open themselves to you, and you can read it as you wish.
Oh.
It is quite fancy. Dot, you just standing there as Gamix is like, oh, as they clearly understand the Wayfinder that you are unable to after chugging your extract.
So, what is it?
I'm gonna look up the spell real quick.
Gamix tells you, there's a high-level spell at play. I must learn its understandings.
Dodge,
There's supposed to be
working
music
on
playing.
acid.
What's that? Yeah, there
Yeah.
is music playing. I can start and stop it if it's not working for you.
Yeah, please do. It's just so
Oh.
quiet.
Oh, I was hearing.
Dot's just stirring her acid. Oh, it's not fully dissolved yet. Not ready.
Which one was I playing? I forgot.
Huh.
Oh, this one. Yes, thank you, Winnie. That was it.
Yeah.
It is playing now.
Oh, something must just be wrong with mine then.
No, I don't hear it anymore either.
I still hear it, or I hear it again now that you restarted it.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll try restarting it one more time. Restarted it once more. Hopefully that helps. If not,
Nope.
I might need a refresh or...
Just worry about refreshing, not
Yeah.
being able to get in again. But I'll give it a try.
Or just live
So-
without music.
Well, I'm gonna try it one more time, and if I can't, then I will live without music.
Yeah, Gamix, go on.
Similar to the spell, as in basically the spell? Like...
Is that a question for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically, you should assume it works exactly like the spell, except for any differences in the text of the Wayfinder.
Okay. So... I can slot a magic stone in here that allows it to create a gateway to another plane?
That's pretty
Temporarily?
rare.
Yeah.
Well, what a lucky find for you.
Yeah. Lucky.
Out of character. So you have to get a stone that has that ability, and then this wayfinder helps you use it or something?
Out of character, it is a wayfinder of many paths. You can slot in an
Of
Ioun
many
stone.
paths?
Paths, like a walking path. You walk a path, yeah. You can slot in an Ioun stone, which is, I don't know if you know, Whitney, but they're like the little stones that float above your head that give you bonuses. You can get a bunch of different ones. So you can put one in the wayfinder, and you get the bonuses still without it floating around your head. And depending on which stone you slot in, it gives you a very high-level, 9th level spell, a similar gate, where you can basically create a portal to another plane, depending on the Ioun stone that you have put in your wayfinder.
Wow. Sorry, back to y'all.
It is very strong. It's also very dangerous because when you open a gate, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Well, at least if the elf keeps bugging you, you can give it back with an Ioun stone that opens a portal to, like, hell or something.
True. I might have to keep one of those stones on hand.
But no, I won't say anything.
Thank you.
Sure. But yeah, I'm ready to sit out when
Yes. After your little private conversation, you rejoin the party. Everyone's geared out. You have your acid flasks. You got everything you wanted. And you begin your 3-day journey to the mountains, to the cave. Someone select blind GM roll, go to the rollable tables, and roll a
Not yet.
random encounter.
Somebody else will have to.
Yeah, Rachel.
How about Whitney?
I'm trying to remember. I did blind GM roll, and where are the rollable tables?
It's next to the journal icon in the top of the chat area. If you see it, if you hover over.
Stacks.
Yeah, it should be to the left of
rollable
that.
tables.
Yeah, and if you see a folder called Argarthia, there should be a table in there called Rachel Region 1. You just right-click it.
I
draw.
do not have...
You just have to right-click it and hit Draw Result. Yes. I disabled you from seeing the actual table because I want to keep some mystery in what creatures are in this area.
No, John, so mysterious.
And can I get perception checks from the party as halfway through your journey, something is around, but can you see it?
I have
Sorry,
music.
my sheet is...
Nice.
Oh, that's good. Oh, damn it, I didn't want that to be private.
And Whitney, can you roll me a d20?
Can you tell me what my role was? I was not intending my perception to be private to you.
Yes, I can. There's no secrets between us. Reveal to everyone. You rolled a 5 on your d20. Do any of you... Oh, not an issue.
Remember, I've sent.
Ah, thank you for the reminder. I do.
You're
forget
welcome.
That. None of you see this, but Oz, you smell this. As you guys are walking along the path, something smells different. You smell, what would this smell like? you smell the scent of dog. But it's clearly like some sort of dog scent, but it's different. It's something that has caught your nose. You smell like something is different.
Smell like mongrel.
No, it doesn't smell. It doesn't have like that nasty.
Got the wild smell.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like a wild smell. It also doesn't smell like that dark magic smell that you smelled on that orc. It smells different. Maybe I don't think you've ever smelled something like this before.
Not like wet dog.
No. But now that you didn't see it, but now that you smelt it, you must be downwind or upwind, whatever the one that doubles your scent range.
Downwind.
You must be downwind because 60 feet at the road, or the side of the road, you see this regal-looking canine dog. Just looks well groomed. Looks like it's proud of itself. It's just
Hey, dog.
You
How
yell out
much
to the dog.
meat does it have on it?
The rest of you did not see this dog, but now that he yelled, "Hey, dog!" you kind of see it now that he pointed it out, and or you said you didn't care about your pronouns. They, whatever.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
The dog is pointed out to the rest of you. You see this regal-looking dog. Oz shouts out at it. The question was how much meat is on it. It looks very well fed. It could probably feed you guys for the rest of your journey if you wanted. But it turns its head when you say, "Hey, dog," and starts trotting on toward you. Very regally. Do you guys do anything? Or?
Is there a knowledge check to maybe know what it is?
It's dog.
Yo, dog.
Yeah. It just starts trotting out. Do any of you want to do anything before it starts closing the distance? It's not running at you. It's just trotting, as I said, very horse-like almost.
I not fear dog. I cut down dog in a second if it does something bad. Master used to have dog. When it do something bad, I beat it. It fall unconscious.
Do you have like a bone or something you can
So
give it?
brutal.
It's bad dog. That's what he used to say.
Sounds
Bad
like
dog.
you were bad.
Do you have a bone or something you could give it?
What? I don't keep
Like
the
a-
bones.
Don't have like maybe a piece of meat or something to give it?
I talk to dog. I call over dog. It come. I good with dogs.
You have to give it a treat to reinforce that.
I
it's
give
good.
it what I give it. It'd be lucky if I don't beat it.
Oh my god, why do you need to be so violent? It's just a dog.
Master
Let's keep
always
going.
said, dog need to
Who's
be.
your master now?
So what I do?
Let's keep going.
But dog. Would it be my dog?
I will go try and pet the dog.
Well, as it approaches within 5 feet of you now, it speaks to you and says, "Hello, adventurers. Be you all..."
You my dog?
No. Are you all on the path of good or evil?
Are you Arfin?
No. Why would you think I am? Well,
You deal dog?
I am quite regal and splendid. I could see how you think I am godlike. But no. Why
Are you not here to
Arfin?
make us deal?
Why did you think I was Arfin, and why would you
You
think...
deal
There aren't
dog.
many talking dogs. Arf,
That is
arf,
true.
deal, dog, talking dog. Makes sense.
Oh, you're implying Arfin is arfing, like barking
Arf,
like a
arf.
dog?
He arf
Deal
inside.
dog.
No.
Oh.
No.
Then you're not deal dog.
So-
Just a talking dog.
You be pet?
If
I
it's
don't
not
think he's the pet kind.
if it's not obvious, I am not actually a dog.
Do I believe him that he's not actually a dog?
Have
You
you ever
look
met
like
a
a
talking
dog.
dog?
What happened to you? Did you like piss off
I've-
a witch?
No, I voluntarily assumed this shape to not be a...
Oh. You don't need us to, like, sacrifice some sort of virgin that's pure and chaste?
No, you're cracking the multiverse.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I do lot.
But back to my question. Are you all on the path of good or evil?
I on the
Why do you
path
ask?
of... Sorry.
I think I'm good.
Why do you ask?
We're trying to assist the town by
Are any of you actually evil aligned?
Yeah.
All of us are.
I'm not. No. I'm
Really?
chaotic neutral.
Anyone
That's basically evil.
Anyone who is evil, please make me a will save as he approached within 5 feet.
Oh
of you.
shit, that's a problem.
It's fine. It's fine.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. Yeah, as he approached you, you just felt like a wave of like something that just felt gross to you. It doesn't do anything to you, but it just feels like, ugh, like you like want to like shake it off, but you can't. You just get like this weird feeling over you. And yeah, the last thing you said was, "Why are you asking about being evil?" He like sniffs in the air. I am on a quest to deliver a valuable artifact to those that adventure for good. So I ask.
Not us.
You're not on the path of good?
Are we adventuring for good? No, I mean, I think we're doing what needs to be done, but...
I mean, we're trying to protect people from getting hurt by some unruly trolls.
Would your object help with that?
Rock trolls, specifically.
It would only be able to be wielded by those of good of heart.
Oh.
What so far it sounds like you might be. Are you?
Is it valuable?
Yes, quite valuable. And one would say invaluable to those that would wield it.
But only good of heart.
Good of heart, pure of intention, noble of purpose.
How one be good of heart? Like, if you good at ripping out heart, that make you good of heart?
Maybe he means like if your heart is healthy.
No. I have
That's
very
what
healthy heart.
That's what the cornflakes are for.
No,
Oh
cornflakes
my God,
bad for
is
heart.
Cornflakes paying you, Dot?
One would be pure
Big
of heart
cornflakes?
or good of heart if you worked towards the general good of things. If you see something being done wrong, you seek to correct it. It sounded like you were on a quest to help and the innocent.
Yes, I do that. When I see something wrong, I kill thing doing wrong.
What about
So
the
you
rest of
gonna
you?
help us on quest?
Perhaps. I haven't...
Perhaps.
He is...
You not want to right wrong?
He nods his snout over to Qatar and says, "She said you were not the group I was looking for when I mentioned pure of heart."
Right,
No,
but you
let's
said
keep going.
You said pure of heart mean right wrong.
She's telling me to keep going, and
But you not want to right wrong.
I do want to right wrong. Tell me more about this quest. But your friend seems to think you don't meet this criteria.
We killed trolls to stop trolls from slaving our kind.
This does sound like a noble purpose.
Yes.
What say you? When he looks over at Katara. Do you think your group works toward the betterment of this world?
Depends on your point of view, I guess.
Well, I'm asking your point of view. And all of your
Yeah,
point
I'm
of
saying it
view.
depends on your point of view.
Well, okay. Tell me more about this quest. What are these trolls? You say they're enslaving
Why is
your
this
kind?
any of your business?
It's not. If you don't want the item, I can leave.
I want
What is
item.
the item?
You want to know what the item is?
Yes.
I don't feel comfortable telling you more until I'm confident you are all on the path
So
of
you
good.
not want to help us with quest? for good.
I
can
do.
safely say
I want
that
to.
Oz is pretty pure of heart. Oz is very simple, you know. He sees she sees a problem, she smashes it.
But that's not necessarily always good.
Yep. As I said, it depends on your perspective.
I mean, the
You
ends
said
justify
good
the
always want
means,
to
right?
solve bad things. I solving bad things. You not helping good things, so you being bad thing.
No.
Should I solve bad thing?
No. I am good. I'm making sure
But you not
are.
help with our good.
I will as
So
soon
you
as I.
bad.
No.
Do we believe that the dog is good? Or do I believe?
I don't know. You tell me. As a person,
Where are
I'm
you
role playing
keeping
it.
the
you-
item? Where
how
are
do you
you
feel
keeping
about
the
it?
item anyway? Like, you don't seem to have pockets. Or...
When I
That's
change
good, but-
forms, the items I hold are with me, not
Oh.
visually.
Where are they right now? In your belly?
The magic
You're up
is.
his butt.
No, it's not on my butt. But you said your name is Oz. You are adamant you are on the path of good, but your friend seems to contradict you every time you say this.
They argue a lot.
Yes, I don't feel comfortable giving you this item if you're not united.
So you not helping with our quest. But
I
you
will-
say only bad people don't fix good.
Wait, what? I'm
You
sorry.
say to be good person you want
Uh-huh.
fix bad.
Yes.
But you not help fix bad.
Well, I don't.
So that make you bad person.
No. I don't know your quest in full. If you tell me more, maybe I can decide that.
I gave you enough details. Orcs, slaves of trolls. We end slavery.
He looks over to Guitar. Is this true?
That was our goal.
This does sound like quite noble of a cause.
You might not like our methods.
What are your methods?
Things must die.
Whatever needs to happen.
I don't have sympathy for a slaver, but what if you come across those that didn't have a choice? There are other slaves working for them. Will you spare them?
Why?
We give people the opportunity to do the right thing.
They can stand down, not get cut down.
Yeah, if they surrender, we don't kill them.
Oh, that is good to know. What about you? He kind of nods his snout towards Gamix. You've been quite quiet. Do you believe your group is on a noble purpose? Do you agree with all this? Are they telling the truth?
I mean, yeah, that's basically how it goes.
Alright. I have no sympathy for slavers. It is not becoming to remove one's destiny and not let them control their own fate. Poor business slavery. I will help you and give you this item. However, I must warn you, should your hearts ever waver and you stray on the dark path, this item will no longer be a boon, but it will be a bane to you. Do you still accept it?
What is item?
First,
You're not talking.
yeah, first tell us what the item is before
Does
we
it
make
matter?
our
Would you
decision.
not accept...
Item may not even be useful.
How? Of course it is useful. It is...
I'll take the item.
Do you see this axe? What is more useful than this?
I'm pretty good with magic, and I can probably explain it to them to where that they can understand.
Okay. He thinks for a moment, looking at you all. So you agree to my stipulation?
I'm not agreeing until I know what this damn thing is.
You sure you not Arfin? You asking for deal?
I am not Arfin.
You deal dog.
Behold! And he will change shape into... before your eyes. He
A
will
more
change-
dog-like creature.
Yeah.
A raven?
No, it is a canine-headed humanoid that looks well groomed and he has a polished greatsword on his like waist. So he's
You
basically
orphan!
he's basically like
You-
no,
Is there like a knowledge check I could do?
Yes, now that you've seen his true form, you can give me a knowledge of the planes to identify this
You
creature.
dog man that holy! You orphan! Deal dog! Here to make us deal.
Dot, you're not sure what this is.
I sorry. We did thing that was bad deal. We sorry.
No. I am not Arfin, I assure you. I would not parade around to pretend to be. Again, I am flattered you think I look godlike, but... Or wait, you said earlier it's because you thought Arfin's a dog? Now I'm kind of offended. No.
You look like dog now. You just dog with human. You look
Yeah.
like dog, human, go bonk, bonk, bonk. They smash, they make you.
I prefer the term hound and know that...
Alright, hound, human, smash, make you. Better?
Oh god. Alright, he pulls out of his satchel this stone that is bright blue and dangles on a silver chain that is clearly meant to be worn on your neck.
What is it?
A praise check. You think this item is around 20,000 to 25,000 gold in value. Yeah, he dangles it in front of, I guess Dot said she would explain the magic to the others. And he says, "This is a parapat of wound closure. It will save you if you're about to die.
Oh, that does sound very useful.
It will also...
What does it do if you're evil?
It becomes a bane. It probably kills you or something.
You don't need to worry about that because you're all on the righteous path. And
Give me
he
the
will...
answer.
Could we put it on evil people's throats and make it kill them?
That's a gruesome way to harm someone.
No.
If they slave her, they die.
Mm.
Boom, we solve slavery. Here, Mr. Slaver person, we got you gift.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, yes, if you were to trick a clearly evil person to wear it, if they were to suffer blows, it would enhance their injuries instead of reduce them. If they were about to die, it would ensure that Forno greets them gladly instead of Ariel healing their wounds.
Who Forno, Kate?
Sorry?
Forno,
Ignore
the god of death.
Yes.
No, Forno, Kate, I thought.
That's a different thing.
Oh,
Who's this Kate person you're talking about? Is there I don't understand. But here, as he hands the necklace to you, Dot, please, go forth and end this slavery that you mentioned. And best of luck. I will
I'm glad you were helpful. I would have hated to have killed you where you stand for not helping. Since you said you were evil. If you wouldn't.
No, that is not what I said.
It is. If you did not help, you are a bad person.
My apologies. Sometimes things get lost in translation.
Don't worry, you gave to good people.
Do you need help finding that item, or...?
Yes.
Yeah, I will get that on your sheet. But yeah, after he hands you this, he will shape change back to K9 and wish you all well, and will trot away into the woods.
Bye.
Goodbye. Anything you guys want to talk about as you continue on your journey? And Emma, is the party okay with Dot is keeping this item right now, or?
She's the one who wanted it.
If it actually is aligned, I can't wear it in any way, shape, or fashion, so...
I mean,
Not
you
that
guys
I know
can,
that, but I'm not going to fight for it.
Yeah,
We
you
still
guys
got the
can
item.
test wearing it if you want, but I mean, Dot holds it right now. You can let me know when you actually put it on, and I'll tell you if anything happens.
I'm gonna put it on just to see what happens, because I, as Dot, am like, I'm clearly not evil.
Oh yeah, you put it on, and you don't feel any different. You were told it would activate when you get hurt and stuff, so... unless you guys, someone
You
wants
want
to
me
start...
to hurt you and tuss it
Not
out?
stacking cursed items.
That's okay. I'll just let's hope I don't get hit. But you know, I'm kind of not built to take a lot of hits, so this might actually be a good thing for me. I mean, maybe.
I feel skeptical of this whole situation, so I'll just let you hang on to that and do as you wish.
I tell you what, I'll take out my dagger and just kind of cut myself just a little bit.
Damn.
Just to see what happens?
Is that your last resort?
What, the dagger?
Fine.
Oh. Oh, no,
Time to
no,
do a
no.
fast
I got
check.
it now. Yes.
Don't indulge him. I'm just kidding, he's cute.
Yeah, you don't need to roll against yourself. You're trying to hit yourself. But yeah, you do take 2 damage to yourself. And the wound doesn't heal. But yeah, you feel like it's... you felt like perhaps if you were to take... you feel like the wound as you... So nothing happens immediately and you're just like, oh, okay. But as you guys keep traveling, the wound will slowly start to stitch up. And you'll, like, notice that.
Like, sooner than expected.
Sooner than expected, yeah. Although, mechanically, this would take half a day. So, but I'm just, like, letting you know. You kind of notice it slowly, like, healing at a faster rate than you would normally.
Would you tell us that, Dot?
Yeah, I guess I'd be like, oh, hey, look, it's healing up faster. I was going to cauterize it if it didn't heal.
It really is one of the most expensive yet weakest items you could possibly give someone.
Jesus!
Well, it's true, because all it does, it doubles normal rate of healing. It does stabilize you, which is a nice function. But then, the best it does is negates bleed.
Hey, you don't like you can throw it on the ground and walk away.
I mean,
Well, I'm not saying it's useless, I'm saying it's not worth 15,000 gold.
What do you
I'm not
mean?
gonna-
It's worth 20 to 25,000 gold.
I'm not going to look a gift orphan in the mouth.
But you continue your journey for the day with no other random encounters, and you can set up your tents and sleep. But you have dinner. Give me that cook check, profession check. See how well Oz makes you guys some food. Oh, it's the best meal yet. Yeah. Any discussions you have? You have one of the best tasting. What does Oz make today? What do you have for the
Definitely
party?
not cornflakes. On hand, what do we still have? We've got...
You were back in
Doesn't
town
it make
for a
some
week,
troll
so
jerky or something.
yeah, you could have refreshed your stores if you wanted anything randomly to have. You could have done that.
Yeah, I kind of wish we would have gotten a hound, but turned out not to be a hound.
Oh my god.
I actually want to
That
try
was
something
always
before that.
Sure.
Can I do a survival to see if I can find some kind of meat?
Yeah. You can.
I don't do very well.
Yeah, no, you don't find anything that's edible.
Okay. So then, yeah, what I make will be a special meal of something potato-based.
Very nice. You guys get a bunch of potatoes cooked different ways. You get like some twice baked potatoes. You get some potato skins, crispy skins.
Oh no! Somebody said twice. He said twice baked potato.
You said potatoes.
I know,
you
but
get
you
some
open,
mashed-
you've unlocked a desire that happens every time I hear the word twice baked potato.
Oh, I thought
and
you
it's
didn't
been a
like
long
it.
time.
And
No, I
was like,
love
oh,
twice baked potatoes.
Yeah, you guys
Have you ever cooked spicy cauliflower or cauliflower and spicy sauce?
No. I don't carry cauliflower because it's very expensive in this kind of region.
But the meal you guys have, all the potatoes 5 ways, they're the best. The butter just melts so nice. The pepper and salts, whatever spices. I don't know. Do any of you ask Oz's secrets or?
Yeah, there are many secret ingredients.
You guys just taste it. It tastes like the best potatoes you've ever had.
This
Any-
is really good,
yeah.
Oz. How do you do it?
Secret recipe. I was told keep all recipes secret from people if they really like. That way you keep them coming.
I see. So you don't even tell Katara?
Why, she need know.
Maybe she wants to cook for you for a change.
No one cook
No,
for
thanks.
me. I cook for me.
Not interested.
Cooking best thing. Almost better than smashing.
No.
Almost, sometimes.
You ever notice how some people describe their food as better than smashing?
Yes. It because sometimes smashing require other person also be in right mood. Cooking no require food to be in right mood. If food not in right mood, you make food in right mood.
That's what the meat tenderizer is for.
Exactly. Sometimes you would think it should be as easy to make person meat tenderized, but sometimes not as difficult. They in bad headspace.
Well, if they are in bad headspace, then obviously the meat won't taste right.
Yeah, it won't be tenderized. So food easier. Food much easier.
Makes sense.
After slinging your innuendos, so that you all are tired, you all sleep. You do your watches, there's no activity at night, and you start your travel the next day. Someone different, please. Private GM or blind
I
GM
do.
roll.
I do. I roll privates.
This is the spicy campaign tonight.
Oh my
Oh,
god, you
I don't know why I saw that.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Do you have GM permission?
I hit private Oh no, I hit private instead of blind. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You just know ahead of the party.
Yep. It's a very weird array, John. I want to see how you present this.
You guys, this is... roll me a d20, please, Steve.
Okay.
Excellent. You guys are running into all the half-humanoid creatures as you're 1/3. You just started your journey in the morning. You cleaned up your camp, you just set out, and standing in the road is a creature that is not concealing itself, so you all just no perception needed. You just see it in the middle of the road. It is a stag-headed humanoid with large sweeping antlers, and it has a finely crafted longbow slung around its shoulder.
Wait, is this the same one we saw before?
No, we saw a
No,
dog before.
you
This
saw
is
a
a
dog, a
stag
stag.
before.
No, not this episode. I thought we saw the prior episode.
Oh, have you run? I don't think you've run into this.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we countered a stag-headed humanoid with a
Oh.
longbow. It says it meant us no harm if we don't mean any harm to the forest. Each heard it in our native
Oh,
tongues,
you
and we
did see
continued
it.
on.
Yeah, you saw
Is
it.
this the same one?
Yeah, I forgot you. I don't know. It looks like
Did
the
not
same
remember.
one.
Excuse me, Elkman.
Yes. Hello.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Traveling? You look like you standing.
I'm keeping watch.
Watch over what? I don't see anything.
Good. You can keep carrying on. I mean, you know harm.
Okay, let's go.
You not like gonna be like Arfin man, right?
Arfin man. You met
Yes.
a cleric of Arfin on the road?
No other creature with head that not human. Meet us on road.
Really? What creature?
Had dog head.
Really?
Yes.
Ah, you met an Archon hound. Quite rare.
I guess. It'd make deal with us, so I think deal dog.
It made a
Arfin.
deal with you. He is
Yes.
my friend. What did he deal with you in?
He agreed that if we work on good quest, he'd give us thing.
Really? What did
Yes.
he give you?
He'd give us jewelry.
May I see what he gave you?
I will pull it over
Yeah, he won't touch it. He'll just look at it and... Interesting. Why would he do such a thing? You must be on quite a noble quest.
We're trying to end slavery.
Really?
Oh my God.
That is quite a noble endeavor. What? I've not heard of slavery being commonplace. What creatures are slaving others?
There's some rock trolls up in the mountains
Trolls.
that are, yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
You want to help us with them?
Well, yes, if my friend is agreed to help you, and your quest sounds noble, maybe I just hear more about this. The trolls, who are they enslaving?
Our people. Orcs, goblins.
And orcs.
Really? And you
Yep.
vowed to end this?
Yes.
We're working on it. It's going to
Then
be a long
indeed.
process.
If you require aid in this task, I will not deny you.
What
What,
you give
uh,
us?
What'd you say, sorry?
What you give us? Today, this prize week.
Yes. It is rare that you would run into 2 Archon creatures on the road. Some would say that's quite astronomical odds. I have many of items. What do you need? Any of you, is there something you lack? Something that would help you with this task?
Nice sunlight.
Something that can give sunlight. I
Or
have...
sound damage.
If it is light you need, I have an Archon torch that if you are lawful, it will give you an aura similar to mine and harm those that have ill intent.
But law's stupid. Law's why people end up slaves.
So you said lawful, but not good necessarily.
Yes, but are you not all good?
We're great, actually.
But
Sorry,
you
what
say
was-
lawful.
Yes,
name of the
specifically
item?
you must adhere to the laws to... Oh, sorry, no, yes. You must be a lawful good creature.
That doesn't sound as helpful.
Why not?
Because we do what we have to do to get things done.
I
Yeah,
see, you're more
Typically,
chaotic
the
in
paladins
nature.
are more of the lawful type.
You
of
said sound damage. Let me see if I have something that could help with that.
He's gonna offer us another thing that requires either lawful or good.
Lawful, I am.
What you seek is a rare item. There are not many that can do such things. But I'm thinking if I have anything that could do that.
Maybe even just potion.
No,
Healy drink.
Oh. You need... I have those simple things if that is something you like or need.
Always useful.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't think I have anything that could emit any sound that hurts someone.
Okay, my axe cut enough. Troll won't take long. I bet 3 hits.
But if they surrender, we'll leave them. We'll just bring them into custody.
Well,
Unless I'm mid-swing, and then, well, that happens.
I have 3 rare potions of healing that were brewed by those from my native plane. But be cautioned, if you stray from the path of good, these will have the opposite effect. They will puncture your wounds, expose yourselves instead of healing over wounds.
God,
Yeah.
I love that you've made all of your archons only able to give good aligned items.
Who needs these most? I only have 3.
Not me.
I'm an alchemist. I'm not very strong. If I get hit, it's probably game over.
I need explanation of what this good mean. Pure heart.
It means if you see something wrong, you seek to make it right. If you, like your quest you're on, you slavers, you're seeking to free their captors, the captees. You are... When you see something wrong, you seek to make it right. I think that's the easiest way I can explain it.
Okay. Me take one.
Excellent.
Sorry, what are these items?
It's gonna go
I'm
horribly.
getting it for your
okay.
sheet.
I don't think my character can really comprehend the difference between good and evil, so...
Oz, just make sure that it's like the last resort. I have a feeling these are way stronger than anything I can make.
Yes, your friend is smart. These should be used... They heal a lot. You should use them as a last resort and save them for a crucial moment.
Okay. Well, that's gonna kill my character. It'll be a great moment. I'm going to play the character. I'm at half my health. I need that.
So yeah, he hands over this red potion over to you.
Rollability went away.
Yeah, because it's unidentified.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm just writing a description so I remember what this is.
Okay.
From the Archon Stag.
I will use responsibly.
Excellent. Who else is taking the other two? There's so one more to Dot.
Yeah, I'll take one.
You will take one.
I'm not taking any.
I can hold them and give them out if you guys need them.
Alright, so I'll give 2 to Dot for now. He hands 2 over to you. Quantity 2. There you go.
Thank
he
you.
hands these 3 over. And yeah, he says, yes. I'm glad I could have helped you on your quest. Please, make sure you free as many of these slaves as you can.
Will do.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
He waves at you as you keep on the path. And yeah, you end your second day of travel. Another profession check to see how good the meal, if it can compare to last night.
I don't think it will.
Profession check, yeah. Oh, it's not bad.
I wanna hold on. I wanna keep doing the combining with survival as well. No,
Oh,
I do even worse.
Do you put poisonous mushrooms in there?
No.
No, but I definitely like spend way more time than I should trying to catch some kind of rabbit or something. Like I'm running around the camp trying to chase this rabbit, but eventually I give up.
While he's distracted, while she's distracted, can I maybe try and take that good aligned potion out of their pack?
Sure.
I mean, assuming I don't know if Oz has the potion.
How do you know that I'm not good?
I mean, maybe
All
the
you do is
answer's
kill shit.
maybe the answer to the question.
Well, does Oz keep the pack on them all the time? Where are these potions? Is this a possible
This
thing?
doesn't put the pack. Is not going to put the pack down while fighting. So if she went out to chase something, you wouldn't be able to get it. You'd be more likely to be able to take it while she's sleeping.
I might try that on my watch then.
Sure. You guys enjoy whatever leftovers Oz has, as they were unable to find any fresh meat. But it is good, nonetheless. The spices, it's not as good as the potatoes from the other night, but still good. And do you guys have any conversations about these 2 Archon creatures that met you? They've given you these items, or do you guys talk about this? Do you care? Do you just kind of, business as usual?
I don't understand why
that-
they're so caught up in us doing right thing, good thing. What that mean?
It's very hard concept to explain, Oz.
That's why it hurt when they talk about, like,
It means you're
Dogman.
doing things for other people and not so much for yourself.
But Dogman wasn't gonna do for us, but that made him better person than us because he knows who to and not to. Why he get to be arbiter? Whatever. That I guess that too big two word for me. But
Yeah.
why he get to be decider?
I mean, I don't know with all this morality stuff. I will say that I have some reservations about using the things that they gave us. I kind of would like to study them a little
Oh,
more.
you worried the traps?
Yes.
It's possible.
I get hit by many traps before. I know about that. Oh, I don't want to drink trap thing. You right. You take drink.
Thank
Maybe
you.
you test drink first. Make sure not trapped. You may be better at it. You know how to deal with bottles of things.
I think
Yeah.
it is wise for you to look into things that we were gifted by strangers that seemed like could be potentially problematic before we
You mean like
consider using
ring?
them.
Ring I got?
You got a ring?
Yeah. Forget where. I got ring. Can't tell
Was
what
that-
it is. Tastes
Was
weird.
that? Oh yeah, it was from when you smashed the game.
Yeah, got
That
ring.
was your prize.
Is metal. Is not candy.
I will do an appraise check first.
Appraise check. This item is worth, looks like 1,500 gold pieces would be worth for this ring by the craft of it.
And then I want to use I'll use a identify.
Well, hold on, is you asking Oz to do this, or you just start casting
Oh,
spells
well,
at Oz is holding the...
Yeah, I'm
you want-
asking us to do it. They suggested that
Oh,
like
okay.
any mysterious items I get that I don't know, I should ask them to look at. So
Gotcha, okay. Then proceed. Do a little glug glug and a little spellcraft. 26 is enough to identify this, and I will reveal it and also describe it because it is not the wearer that is doing it. Identified. It is a ring of spell knowledge type 1.
This is a ring that helps with spell casting and knowledge.
what am I gonna do with this? What terrible prize? Why they give me this as prize? Apparently Arfin not fixed. Arfin gave bad deal. I won game, I get item not useful.
Well, maybe it's useful to someone else.
Maybe. Max only one who casts spell, right? You make liquid, not same thing, right?
Yes, that's correct. Maybe Max can use it.
What exactly does...
I think it gives you one extra spell level. Or one extra first level spell, right? Was it you said?
Of a single spell and each can hold a... Is that spell knowledge 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So it can hold a first level spell. Hooray.
Hey, you never know. There are some really useful first level spells.
But, oh, do you have to be a caster to use it? I thought you could, like, put a spell in it for someone else.
I don't think that is just. It's not the storing one. Spell storing one, was it?
Oh, maybe not. Sorry.
You said it's
Oh,
ring of
yeah,
spell
yeah,
knowledge,
sorry,
right?
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
I just assumed that this is just what they gave me because they're like, haha, screw this guy. Well, okay, you can have, and I will pass it to you.
Oh.
see here. Need to give this to Gamax. Why is the list in, like, seemingly no particular order sometimes? There we go. You should have it now.
Stacking the items on Gamax.
Is there already a spell in here?
It is empty. So yeah, you
Okay.
need to teach it a spell. You just need to cast the spell and succeed a spellcraft DC 20, and the ring has the spell for future use.
I will also offer Gamax that spell book that we have. If they want to learn any spells from that, maybe.
Oh, that was from the gargoyle, right?
Yes.
Actually, I suppose my willingness to just give up those animals was probably not exactly a good aligned thing to do.
But yeah, you can look at the spell book in between. You can just casually look at it and learn spells as you please, if you can pass the check, etc. But now is not the time for learning spells, as you are a day away from the Rock Troll Cave. Anything you guys want to chat about, or are you ready to head on to your last day of travel?
Oh, I need to gift this back to Dot. Why don't I see Dot?
Might have to scroll a little bit.
There you are.
What's happening with the potion? Has that been freely given, or are you?
Yeah, I gave it back to.
it.
That's what I was saying. I gave it back to Dot.
Gotcha. So Dawn has all 3 Archon
Yes.
healing potions. Excellent. And a new day arises. At the end of this day, you can get to the Rock Troll Cave. Anything specific I should know, or are we just heading to the cave?
I think I would want to scout ahead, just to see, if they've got sentries, kind of maybe get the lay of the land.
Sure. So yeah, I'll get us
They're
closer there
sentry.
first. So I need someone to give me one last encounter check, and don't roll an Archon creature, please. So blind self roll, or no, blind
GM roll.
Blind GM roll. Rollable table, draw result. Excellent. Three-quarters, or I need a d20, sorry, after that. And you can make that public or whatever. 18. Interesting.
Is it a dog this time or a stag head?
No.
It's a unicorn.
Phoenix!
You guys are you get to the base of the mountain and are ready to go up the same trail you did to get to the other area so that you could make your way to the Rock Troll Cave. When you come across this pale, pudgy humanoid that has this like greasy looking traveling cloak and this wide brimmed hat, it's got a burlap sack over its shoulder, and you see like what you can smell it, the dried look of blood on the back of the bag, like on the bottom of the bag, like something has leaked blood, but it's since dried out. So it's like that dark.
Hey, you got meat?
You see this creature maybe 30 feet near the base of the trail that's going up, and you call that out, and it turns around and says, "Oh, hello.
You got meat?
Oh, this. Yes, but it is for my use. But I'm willing to trade if you have anything of value."
I can trade other. You got any? You got any spices for their meat?
No, I usually eat it how it comes. It is succulent. It is the best meat you could ever have. Do you want
But
to...
spices always make meat better, even just a little tiny bit.
Trust me, if you've never had this meat before, it is the best you will ever taste. You should taste it first.
Oh no.
Before
Sure.
you... Excellent.
Wait.
What?
What kind of meat is it exactly?
It's meat. I want to try. Why you stop me from try?
Yes.
Because we just met this man. We don't know.
He meat vendor.
Are you a meat vendor?
No, I am but a humble traveler. I trade goods and travel between towns.
Right,
This-
meat vendor. Meat one of your trades.
This was procured some days ago, but I've preserved it. It's still very good to eat. But I only want to
What
trade
is
it if
that?
you have something of value. What do you have for trade?
Have some mead. You thirsty?
What kind of mead?
I don't know. I'm not picky sometimes.
May I see it?
Sure, I will. I'll fill up my, or I'll pour a little bit of it into my tankard and hand it to him.
Oh. He kind of wafts it, sniffs it, drinks it. Yes, I could make a deal. How about this? Again, this is the fine. If you are dissatisfied, you come back to me and get a refund. But I say for a pint of that mead and 5 gold pieces, I'll give you a slab of this meat I got in my sack.
Deal.
What kind of meat is it?
It is the best meat.
Of what
Freshly
animal?
harvested.
What?
I make deal.
Excellent. He pulls open the bag, reaches in and pulls out this like bloodied meat, and he pulls out another small bag. He kind of wraps it in it, and he kind of lingers for a moment holding it, and then shakes out of it and hands it to you.
I don't
What
have
is it
I don't
made
have
of?
pint glass. I just have you drink mug now.
Sure, thank you. And you hand him 10 gold.
And you said 5 gold.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hand him 5 gold. He takes 5 gold pieces, and the mug, drinks it. Let me know how the meat tastes.
Does it need to be
What
cooked?
meat is it?
You can cook it how you cook a steak. You can have
Okay.
it as you wish.
I wrap it up and I put it away.
Girl, you're not eating mystery meat. That is sketchy.
Why
It-
not?
I give it
Because
my
you
guarantee
literally
that it'll be the
refuses
best
to
thing
answer
you'll
my
ever
question about what kind of meat it is. Like, that's really suspicious.
I'm not worried about it. I've eaten all kinds of meat.
What are you trying to get a sense of?
Like, why he won't answer this question.
It's clearly something that is taboo.
Also, I was wanting to kind of get a sense of, like, what was that moment where he glitched or whatever and just sort of stopped and was
Oh,
like...
he didn't
Yeah.
glitch. He doesn't want to sell the meat.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
It's clearly dragon meat or something else that is
Oh,
addictive
no!
meat.
I know what it is!
But I want to eat meat. I'm not going to not have my character get the meat.
Yeah. It's totally dragon meat.
I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm eating it. You all can decide you don't want to eat it.
Yeah, I probably will not. Just
I
because
will
I
not
don't know
eat
this
it.
dude. Like,
Yeah,
it's one
as
thing
you-
for...
As you guys are you ready to leave to get up the trail?
Yeah.
He holds you for a moment. He says, "Oh, you're all goblins and orcs. Have you seen any children on your way here?"
Nope.
Why would there be kids here?
I'm looking to offload some wares. They're toys. I need to sell them. Unfortunate.
I could bring toys to children.
Well, will you buy them off me?
You need to. Oh, you have to sell them for someone.
For me. I want to make coin.
Oh, okay. Why
Yes.
you can't do it in town?
Which town has children?
Every town has children.
Which way?
Well, if you come with us, we gonna liberate we gonna liberate goblins and orcs from Rock Troll. You can meet children of goblins there and orcs there.
No, these toys, I think most goblins won't like them, or orcs. They're made for human children.
Okay, well, Juneau not far from here.
Juneau. Which way is
Juneau?
that?
It's that way. I think, right? Max, you got map? Can you show
I'll
map?
pull out the map.
Oh. Yes, he kind of fingers through it. I've been here. Yes, I haven't been to this Juneau. I will head that way, thank you.
Indirectly, I think that's the best odds. If he's going to do something terrible to children, I think that's the best odds he doesn't get very far.
Yeah, he will sling the sack over his shoulder and head that direction.
If I don't like meat, I will find you and you know.
Oh, yes. When are you trying it? I can postpone my journey if you don't trust the meat will be satisfactory.
I find you. Trust me.
Excellent. Best of luck.
Same to you. Good luck selling toys. I hope the kids like them.
Of course. He goes on his trail.
What a strange person. Meat vendor that also sells toys.
I have to wonder why he's out here in the middle of nowhere.
Probably lost. Very easy to get lost. We only not get lost because she have map. Or he have map. I forget. Get Max. Sorry. I'm not good with these things.
Well, I guess let's continue on our way, unless you want to eat the meat right
We
here.
eat meat when we go to rest. I got to make fire and cook. And
Yeah,
season.
the rest of us, or at least I, am not eating the meat.
You don't have to eat. I eat meat. You continue to be vegetarians or whatever if you want to for
I'm
night.
not vegetarian.
You are for tonight, apparently.
Okay.
But yeah, I forgot you have sense. When you smell this meat, when you held it, you sniff it, it reeks of those nasty humans. It's clearly some sort of human meat.
Okay.
Oh, but that's only knowledge for anyone who has scent. But yeah.
That will not change whether or not I eat it. I have had to eat humans before.
Yeah, just you're aware it's some sort of human meat.
I thought you said it was dragon meat.
I was expecting it to be dragon meat because he was not wanting to get rid of it, which made me think he was addicted to it.
Oh, he is addicted to it.
He wants to eat children.
Oh. More power to him if that's what he wants to try. It's not probably, again, not going to go over too well in considering they are like magically buffed up guards.
You know?
I do know. We were there. We had a terrible encounter there.
No, I think actually went quite well for you guys.
Not as this party, but...
Oh. No, the other party went really well, I thought.
We almost died.
But you didn't.
We got lucky last minute and teleported away.
But the sun sets, and Dot, or the whole party, you kind of find a nice little perch. What keeps pinging? Who's doing that? Am I doing
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I just thought it was me.
I was trying to move my character to make it even, and it overclicked.
No, it's all good. You find a nice little nest spot where you can see the cave that this must be as the party arrives, the sun is setting, and you see like 5 or 6 goblin dogs on like all this like you know those dog walkers that have like one big like leash that sprouts out to many. You see this one like bigger-ish goblin. He's not as big as you guys, but he's like bigger, and he's just like reining these dogs, and they're like barking and yapping as he's like walking into the cave. As you just catch him walking in the cave with these like 5 or 6 dogs.
Hey, you.
You call out to him.
I call out to him.
In common.
No, I think I would default to orc at first.
You say, "Hey, you," in orcish.
An orc, yeah.
Revealing your position. He turns and goes, "Ah!" And he just like runs in the cave faster.
I guess scouting is out.
Well, I thought he would actually just come over. You don't know we're enemy.
Do you know that he speaks Orcish?
Did I say orcish?
Yeah, you were talking in Orcish.
Shoot. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Remind me of bossing days.
A few seconds later, an orc comes out. I need to see what orc this is. I don't know why I just did not expect you to do this, so give me a second. I probably should have expected this.
I've been greeting everybody every day.
True, you have been doing that. I just didn't think you would do that to your supposed enemies.
If nobody stops
when
me.
I said we were going to scout.
This orc comes out. They're wearing... hold on, what are they wearing? They have a battle axe on their side. It's not drawn. What do they have, though? They have... it seems to be some sort of caster of some sorts. They're wearing a cloak, but you see on their belt this battle axe, but then you also see this pouch that clearly... you guys have seen spellcasters. You have a magus. There's a pouch on their side that clearly must be some sort of spell component pouch. And it kind of comes out of the cave. And he says, in Orcish, he says, "Who's out there? What orc clan are you from?"
Come greet us. We can't see you well. No sense in shouting.
He comes out of the cave in clear vision. He looks around. He sees where the sound's coming from. Sees you. He starts making his way over to you. Do you guys want to discuss anything? It's going to take him maybe a minute or so to get here.
Opportunity. You talk. You like talk.
The plan was to scout. Why did you do this?
I forgot.
He
Been a
was
long
too
time.
busy with
Idiots
the
sometimes.
meat.
I'm excited about meat.
I don't fucking care. You're such an idiot sometimes.
I'm sorry.
What are we gonna do now?
You talk to, like always. You always
I
talk
don't
way out
want
of
to
things.
fucking talk. It's night. This is not the plan.
You talk way out of everything, all time. Sometimes I want smash, you talk way out of.
You're pissing me off.
Sorry.
Smash tonight.
He climbs up to your area. As he kind of climbs up and brings himself up, he says, "Oh, there's a lot of you here." And he clearly has an amulet with, it has like an eye in the middle of it. If you don't know off the top of your head, you can give me knowledge religion DC 10 to recognize the amulet to the god this is of. Yes, you know this to be the symbol of Savras.
Oh, a cleric of Savras.
Mm-hmm. The god of divination and fate. And the symbol is a floating eye and a crystal ball. But this amulet is just of a single eye, and you can piece together that's clearly what it is. And as he lifts him up, he says, "Greetings, brethren. What brings you here?" He's speaking Orcish.
Seeing what's going... Oh.
Do all of you speak Orcish?
I do.
I mean-
and
Just gimmicks?
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole party speaks Orcish.
Oh, excellent. So you all understand.
Trying to see what's going on in the area. What are you doing over here?
What clan do you hail from?
I have no idea, John. What does that mean?
I come from the clan Nunya.
None your what?
Nunya business.
I hate that joke.
Ah, me too. If you're
Goblins
not from
do all
clan,
time.
that mean you from cities? He squints his eyes. You
Yep.
city orcs and goblins?
Why matter?
Why you up here in mountain?
We travel.
Going on a nature walk. Got lost.
Hmm.
Met man with mysterious meat sack.
If you... What?
Man had strange meats.
Huh.
He offered to sell. You want see? Here,
Sure.
I show him the meat. You smell?
Reek of human. Me no want.
I think will taste good.
Maybe. I no eat them. Ugh.
Oh, never?
Not by
even
choice.
once?
Probably
Oh,
by accident.
they not bad.
I hate
Tastes a little
human.
like pork.
Paprika good on them.
I hate human. They
Right, that why you eat.
they disgust me. Even smelling them reminds me of time they fight me.
Why they fight you?
Group of human come across my clan, wipe all out but me. I survive.
How a terrible thing. I know experience. I once had a human try to be my master. Tell me what to do.
Ugh. You should. He looks around. You should join me, brothers and sisters. We work with
What are you
giant.
doing?
We
Why?
crush human cities eventually. Take revenge for us. They slave you, we crush them. Join me.
The giant
Come,
doesn't
I introduce you to
slave
Big Boss. What you say?
The giant doesn't slave you.
No. We work common goal. City run by
Oh.
humans. No
You're
good.
free to go anytime you want.
Yes. Yeah, you
We've
sense
heard
motive.
bad things about the giants.
What you hear?
That they enslave goblins and orcs.
I not hear this. If they do, we must kill. Troll we work for not do that. All here under free will.
No one get beat?
I mean, some lowers get out of line, need discipline. But free to leave if they want,
No one die from beatings?
he thinks. No. But in my clan, this the way. Weaklings not tolerated.
Understand. But what if you only following because you feel like you weakling versus troll?
Troll could kill me quite easily, they tough. But
What if somebody were to kill troll, would you follow them?
no, I follow those that have same goal as me. Kill human, crush cities.
Why
Come,
do you think
brothers,
why
sisters.
you think human only problem with this?
What you mean? They enslave you, no?
I see orcs and goblins enslave each other.
They learn wrong then. They probably learn it from human.
You think so?
I think so. Orcish way not to slave others. That's human way. What do you want to say with a 51 intimidation check?
You should join us. We know that trolls have actually been enslaving a lot of goblins and orcs, and they are not safe to work with. You are not safe here, even if you think you are. Join us.
I believe you, but ones I'm working for never do this. I never see it, and they never exhibit this, and they work towards crushing human. You work towards crushing human?
We work to protect goblins and orcs against anyone who hurts them. That includes humans, but that includes trolls like these.
But these trolls not harm.
Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it hasn't happened.
How you know
We
they
know it
do
has
it?
happened.
How you know it? You see?
Yes.
You seen them do it? I don't
Yes.
believe you. What they look like?
I will describe the rock troll from the description I know of what they look like.
It's a regular troll.
What special marker they have on them? You describe a regular troll. They not all look like. This one have special marking. What it have?
I do not recall.
Maybe we should talk to the leader and get their, see what they have to say.
I get in big trouble if I bring you to Rock Troll, and you really not mean what you say.
What happened if you get in big trouble?
I not know. I never get in big trouble.
Right, but you free, so you don't have to worry about trouble. They should understand you equal, right?
Right, but I don't want to endanger our mission to crush human. I'm not sure. You sound... If you say you see them, but you not remember distinct marking?
We try to make sure you not slave.
I'm not slave. No slave here.
Right, but that what scared person would say if they were slave.
He looks at his hands. I have no manacles, no shackles.
That don't mean you slave. You can be slave without manacles and shackles.
Okay, fine. You give me word, you no harm boss. And I bring you to them and you can talk and see. No slave here.
You have my word.
You give me orc promise, and he extends his arm. And I'll bring you.
I give you orc promise, as long as you not enslaved. I not hurt. I not hurt boss.
Alright, do you shake hands with him?
Yeah.
Alright, you clasp arms in a very orcish strength way. And he will bring you inside if you want. Do you guys want to go in?
Why do we always end up doing encounters at like almost 10 o'clock? Oh wait, because Akazira is just like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Yes, I did not realize the time. We can end here because this is going to be a long... Did not expect you to talk your way in here, but you have successfully will talk your way in here. So it's up to you guys. We can go right until 11 and then end wherever it is, or here's a nice stopping point if you want to just stop here and we'll pick up next week. It's up to you guys.
I didn't think we were going to have to fight right away. I figured we would get in, be able to find out stuff, and then...
Yeah. No one's going to fight you if you don't start fighting them. So we got 20 minutes. Do you want to keep going?
I'm just thrown off because I'm supposed to be the party leader and I had a plan, and then Akazira is just like, oh, I'm chaotic. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. I'm like, I don't want to be your party leader if you're not doing the plan.
We talked about a plan a while ago. My character has terrible short-term memory and assumed since everything else has wandered up to us to talk to us when I shouted at it, why would this thing suddenly run away?
No, the point was we weren't going to talk to them. We were going to scout, and we talked about that like hours ago, not like days ago.
Right, hours ago.
Days in game.
We've been traveling for days. Yesterday in game.
I have an int and a wisdom of 3. I am not remembering things unless, like, as we're walking up the mountain, you're like, now remember, don't talk to anything as we get up there.
So I have to hold your fucking hand the whole time to get you to behave, is what you're saying.
Not the whole time. Eventually the character will learn.
You can hold other things, too.
Alright, are we agreed we're going in the cave? We can just quickly do this if you guys want.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, so if someone else wants to talk, sure.
Alright. Yeah. He leads you to the mouth of the cave, and you guys come in here. It is supposed to be dark, but the dark vision's been glitching out, and tokens have been disappearing, so whatever. Just global illumination. Okay. There's no combat going on, so I don't really care right now. So, yeah. So you're just seeing further than you should be able to, but it's okay. Yeah, he brings you in. You guys can follow.
Yep.
This is the orc you were talking to. And these other orcs are immediately come to attention and are ready to fight, and he says, hold on, brother. I meet fellow orc and goblin. They come to speak with boss. And they grunt, and they trust this guy, so you can just follow him. These goblin dogs yip and yap, but this guy holds them by the leash. Follow me.
He hold many dog. He must be very strong for goblin.
Yes, goblin dog trainer.
Good job.
As you pass here, you notice these weird lettering on this tomb.
Who die here?
Is it a language I recognize?
What languages do you know?
I know many things. going back to my character sheet. Hang on.
Yeah.
I know Maldonian, Dwarven, Giant, Gnome, Goblin, Orc.
In
and our
Dwarven, you see, this is the lost home of King Dusane Brickdown. And yeah, and the question says, who's this? And he says, some Dwarven old king. Me not know.
I will recite the name that I was just given.
That's a
Orcish?
mouthful.
Yeah, I'll say it in Orcish.
Oh, you read Dwarven?
I do.
Oh, you be valuable here, you know many language.
It does come in handy.
Excellent. Follow me. These other orcs come to attention. He says, quiet calm, brothers. I bring more people united in cause. I can just drag the... Unless you purposely want to be behind, I'm just going to drag...
No, if you'll just...
Yeah. Just dragging the party to catch up. These orcs obviously stand back. Ooh. Hello, brothers, sisters. They wave at you.
Hello.
Zug.
Alright, I'll wait here. I speak to Troll first. Make sure they're not surprised I bring you in.
Okay. Sound good.
Sure. Yeah, he walks in. The caves aren't silent. You just hear echoes. Says, I bring people united in cause. And they say, what? Who are they? Blah, blah, blah. They start yammering for a bit. But, eventually, one troll comes out. Who are you?
My name Oz. Who you?
You notice, immediately the marking that your friend was talking, as he comes out as well. Immediately he was telling you see that this guy, he seems to have like this green gemstone like in his skin. It's like in his like right shoulder blade. It's like embedded in his like shoulder.
The other one didn't have anything like that, right?
What? The other one? What?
Did the other troll have anything like that?
No.
Okay.
How much does that thing look worth?
Ooh. Yeah, you're eyeing it up. It's probably worth like 10,000 gold. This is like a big emerald in his shoulder. And he says, they call me Emerald Shoulder.
Oh.
You can guess why.
Good name.
My friend here tells me you want to fight human? Join our cause?
We fight against slavery.
Yes, human enslave, my friend here, and many others that join us. You have same problem? You want to join us?
No, we hear troll slavers. We encountered a troll that was slaving many goblins orcs. Who other troll?
Yeah, this troll comes out and she kind of goes, oh, no, well, welcome. Yes, we heard of trolls enslaving others. This is not our way. All trolls not same?
No, but we still check. We hear you here, we go check. During our travel.
Well? The male troll starts speaking. Well, there's no slaves here. You can talk to any of these people. Well, wait. Why are you all here? You just here to end slavery?
We see other troll do slavery. We hear about trolls nearby. Want to make sure this is not common trend.
Fair enough. You may walk freely in our cave. Talk to anyone you want. No slave here.
Okay. What happened if somebody do something out of line?
Depend what do. Little thing. Simple slap. Big thing. Perhaps kill.
You ever have kill?
No. No one betray us to human. If found out betray us to human, we kill. Kind of sniffs in the air. Why you smell like human?
Oh, I take out the meat. I have meat.
Oh, you kill human.
Meat man who killed human, I guess.
anyone who carry human meat, friend of ours. So what are you trying to sense motive?
I trust them about what they're saying in terms of they've never killed anyone and that they are not slaves.
Yeah, you haven't come across anyone who's bound or shackled. There's no one in cages. There's no one yelling out for help as you came in. They don't seem like they're slavers. Whether or not they've killed anyone, they probably have killed people. But their story seems to make sense. It doesn't seem like they're just willy-nilly killing their minions. Sounds like they will kill them if they betray to humans. Sounds like no one's been caught doing that, apparently. But, but their story sounds legit to you.
A good cook. If you want human meat, I cook human meat for you. We share.
Ah! You'd be very useful if you could cook. And you know how to cook human meat.
I show you how cook good.
Excellent. So you join us. You join our cause?
I find out things first. We enjoy a meal together, and then I make decisions.
Well, you welcome an Emerald Shoulder and Rubyback cave. This Rubyback points to his wife. She smiles.
Hello.
Hello.
What a lovely name.
Thank you. Well,
all right, we go explore now. I try to find out where to cook. Gotta choose optimal position for cooking.
Yes. You can make I'm no expert. Maybe you can use that old dwarven tomb to cook with. I don't know.
I figure out. Depends on atmosphere. I find perfect place. I promise.
Yes, that's where I got this from. He points to the shoulder piece. Stupid dwarves bury gems with their dead. Mine now.
Oh, his name was whatever John told me his name was.
I not care. I not care who old dwarf is. My gem now. Stupid dwarves bury gems with dead. Fools.
I'm gonna take 20 to look around.
Yeah.
If I see anything that might make it seem like people are there against their will or are not being treated well, not being compensated properly.
You all can take your 20, take your time walking around looking at things. You can literally move your characters around if you want, but to shorten that out, you do see there's some chest in the back of that cave that the trolls are in, or that section of the cave. But otherwise, you don't come across anyone being whipped like a slave or any obvious slavery. Everyone seems to be walking around freely, all holding weaponry. You can speak to some of them if you want. A lot of them will just say similar story. They joined up from a bad interaction with humans. Like humans raided some camps, humans killed some of their family, something like this. You'll hear general stories of this across the cave. Yeah.
How do they compensate them?
There's no compensation. It's kind of just a shared goal / working community. They all share food. They all work to hunt and provide for each other, and they're working towards a common goal of apparently smashing and bringing ruin upon the cities. They haven't told you how they're doing this yet. You're kind of walking around the cave and talking to people. If this is a question you ask, a lot of them will kind of go a little quiet and say, you gotta ask boss about that. You're gonna get the vibe that they're not meant to relay details of plans unless you're fully fledged group members of this group and they haven't met you, and the orc that you initially talked to is kind of walking with you and telling people like, oh yeah, they're visitors, they might join us, so everyone knows you're not like part of them already, so they're not telling you anything really other than the general stuff. What was your question, Steve?
So a couple of things about this room my character's in. Number one, are these mushrooms?
No, they are oh yeah, they are mushrooms, yeah.
Do they look familiar at all?
Give me a knowledge nature or survival check.
Yeah,
to try and identify what these could be. Let's see if you know what these are. Probably not, but let's check.
I think with subsist, I'd at least know whether or not they're edible.
Yeah,
or how this works.
Yeah, you can know that these are bright eye mushrooms. You would know that they are edible, but if you can prepare them adequately, they will give you some bonus to your perception.
I'll keep an eye on them for now. The water, I'm assuming, does this have like an opening that goes out to somewhere?
No. The water's kind of like flowing in between the cracks in the rocks and making this like pool. There's no obvious the water is not deep. You couldn't like swim under or anything. It's like 3 feet or something.
Looking for something that's sort of vented externally. So that's going to be my goal. I want to make sure whatever smoke I make will end up getting outside of the caves.
Yeah, there is an area where there is like a hole in the cave that lets the light in. It's not where you are, but there is an area that does have that.
Does the water have any unusual smells to it?
Yeah, you sniff it, no unusual smells. It seems like it's rather clear and good for drinking, apparently. It's clear, at least. You don't know if it's good for drinking, I guess.
I'll scoop some of it into my bucket. Either way, I'm going to boil it, but the biggest thing is just to make sure it's not going to also taste terrible.
Yeah. Anyone else have any the other specific questions that we can go over?
I'm just looking around, just kind of observing. I'm not really asking people questions. I'm just sort of observing right now.
Yeah, you guys pass over that tomb. Did you want to look in the tomb?
Not.
Yeah, I'll look in.
Sure, you can lift out the thing. You'll see this dwarven skeleton that's holding this hammer, and you'll see that there are clear sockets on this hammer where the gems should be that have been plucked away.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's wearing this very pristine clothing that seems to have not been tarnished by time. It seems like it's the day he bought it. Looks brand new.
I'll put the covering back on.
Close it back up. But yeah, we're kind of very close to our time, so you guys can think of anything specifically you want to ask any of these inhabitants or any discussions you have with these rock trolls. I was not prepared for you to diplomacy this encounter, but it's very interesting. So yeah, I will just give you guys some experience while anyone can make any comments about closing down here. I'm just going to bring everyone to the main room and give you guys experience while if anyone wants to make any comments.
No.
Excellent. So I will just begin with the experience. And while I'm doing that, any plans for next session? You obviously want to finish this up, but then when you get back, are you immediately wanting to go to the stone troll or giants or find...
I'm not buying the not enslaved.
Alright, so you want to dig further into this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems odd that I don't know, they know exactly where these trolls are, but they don't know whether or not they would miss the fact that they're not enslaved when we, within 5 minutes of being here, had found out they weren't enslaved.
I don't know if it was ever talked about if they were slaves here.
Okay.
You guys can remind me if that was mentioned. I don't remember saying.
I also don't think it's particularly useful that they want to blow up destroy cities. So I feel like if we're not going to do this in terms of combat, we can definitely try to talk the trolls into changing the focus of their goal. But that's just me out of character, not me in character.
Yeah, if you guys want to use the chat in the Discord to talk about anything, if not, you guys can figure it out next session. Otherwise, I've given you your experience. Great session. Good job, guys. And I will end the stream for now.
Thanks, John. Good night.